Hey y'all, top of the day to you. About to head to work, and thank you for my 13th subscriber. So I got one more subscriber, and when I look back, I'll have more. I appreciate it, y'all. I wanted to come today, and this is Princess Diana, by the way. Um, I wanted to make this video in regards to, I was thinking about beauty, or what we find attractive and whatnot. It's all in the eye of the beholder, right? And the eye of the beholder is not some. You can consider the eye of the beholder being, this, a god or something that's way up in the sky or way out in outer space somewhere, or whatever um, think of the beholder. But we are beholders too, y'all. People decide who or what is attractive to them. Okay, we have our own prejudices, and it doesn't mean just like some racist stuff. It doesn't mean that, but doesn't necessarily have to just mean that. It just you have your own biases. You have things that you just don't care for. You might not care for visually. Okay, they just might not do it for you. And also pheromones and all that stuff plays into why we are attracted to people. That goes people, some people, it goes with animals, whatever, anything you can think of. Some people like one thing, and you, or somebody might like one thing, you might like another, and they're like, oh, okay, like we don't sit around and think about, well, okay, put it like this. Let me get my thoughts together, y'all. For example, I'm not a dog person, but I think they're cute, and I wish the best for the dogs, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that love dogs. But that's what I mean by our different, I don't want to say prejudices, our different preferences, okay? So when it comes to the beauty aspect of it, I want y'all to keep in mind that although we or you might think, oh, you're a pretty or handsome guy, or you're a pretty woman, beautiful, or you're a handsome guy, or whatever, you think that, and that's great. I think that's awesome for people to have good self-esteem, but keep in mind, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you are a beholder, so you're beholding your own beauty, right? Your own attractiveness in your mind, which is great. It starts there, I think. But also, just know that you may not be everybody's cup of tea, right? And that's okay. It's perfectly fine. So just keep that in mind. Don't get down about that. And all the stuff, the other videos where I was talking to the ladies, when it comes to God, like I talk about, doing little things like makeup if you feel like you need a little assistance with beautification, or to make yourself feel more confident, to enhance your beauty. Makeup, it should be to enhance the beauty, not to, I'm not going to say what it's for. I think it should be used to enhance the beauty. If you're trying to attract a certain type of person, I'll say that. And then there's certain type of people, they might like the more extreme look, which is the super baddie look, or the like the drag look, which is cool. I'm not judging that. That's cool, because everybody's different, and that's what's so wonderful about this world. Everybody is different. They have their own uniqueness, okay? So it's wonderful, I think. Try to beat this crossing guard. Okay, she didn't stop me. Wow. Ooh, let me slow my butt down. Let's see. what was I gonna say? Yeah, so just keep that in mind, y'all. And I want y'all to have all the good self-esteem there is, but just keep in mind, hey, if you're a guy, and maybe you wanna, if you don't cut your hair, you wearing a do-rag, and I'm not just speaking on, certain ethnic groups, or just whatever it means. Like if you don't brush your hair or comb your hair in the morning or put your mousse on there or whatever it is, you're not getting haircuts. Let's say you got dreads, which is beautiful. Whatever you got going on, y'all look super nice when you get edged up or lined up or whatever. But I have to keep in mind, now that's not everybody's preference either. Some people don't believe in cutting their hair at all in any facet. So they might go with the wild look. I call it the wild look, the more natural look. And that's okay. Because to me that means you're not conforming to, I will say, man-made trends, or man-made, I'm gonna call it man-made preferences or trends, right? When it comes to looks and stuff like that. And that's okay. But, just keep in mind that some people the beholders, they will probably judge you on that. And judgment is not a thing that, if I had a question to ask somebody, I would ask them, have you ever looked at somebody and had no thought about them? If you do, I think that's wonderful. I think that's rare as heck, but I don't think I ever done it in my life. Even if I tried to not have any negative thoughts, I have. And working on myself and stuff like that, I want to find something beautiful in everything and everyone. Like, so let's say I see somebody and I'm like, oh, not, super, they might not be super appealing to my eyes because I'm a beholder, right? But they might be beautiful or cute or nice looking to somebody else, and that's perfectly fine. And the sun is about to start shining bright. So I like to say, hey, why am I having this thought? Or that, maybe this person is unattracted to me or whatever. It could be because there's something inside me. They say there might be something inside you that you don't like, or it could just be maybe over time, since we were kids, or babies. Like when you're a baby, it's mostly, I think they judge the spirit of the person or the energy of the person, the way they look. I would say not the way we do. They don't even know better. They haven't been taught that this is ugly and this is ugly, this is pretty. They're not taught that they love themselves. They think they are amazing. I think they look at stuff as, oh, I like this, I don't like this, for whatever reason, but didn't have anything to do with pretty and all that stuff. Because they might look at something that is, let's say it's a scary movie, there's this creepy monster, they might judge it off of the creepiness and not accept it because of that. But like, you ever seen a baby in a movie or something? And it's not just in movies. Like, we'll go up to something that's scary, or pick up this creepy looking bug or something, and the parents like, oh no, they're like terrified. They don't even know. They feel like they gotta save the baby life, and then they're like, whose life do I save first, mine or my baby's? Like, I'm terrified, like that. And the baby's just playing with this thing, and it is a hideous, creepy looking thing, but the baby is interested in it. So just like the monsters in a scary movie, they look all crazy and scary, might even look nasty. The baby, in its own judgment, might think, you know what, this is interesting. Let me try to play with this monster. Let me just absorb it, observe it, and see what this is about. So if a baby can look at things like that, we've been taught and trained to have prejudices. You know, certain people, we might have been or heard. When I say trained, you heard it a lot. It's whatever you've been fed repetitiously, whether it's, you know, you've heard it a lot around your family, friends, at school, or whatever. You know, they're saying, oh, you know, let's say it's a person on TV, they're like, oh, like, I'm gonna use Jay-Z for example, right? A lot of people think or say, I've heard in my area, you know, who I'm, even on social media, like, he's not the most handsome guy. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, to you, but I feel like, and it's not about his money, I feel like Jay-Z, he looks unique, you know, looks different from a lot of people, like, that you may see on average. He looks clean. Guy's got a nice smile. You know, it's things that I can see in him that, you know, hey, maybe, okay, so a lot of guys say, that guy's, he's not attractive at all. Like, he's not cute. Or, well, I'm gonna say not a nice looking guy. You know, that's what most guys will say. Probably not saying it in the way I'm saying it, but you know, yeah. So they think, oh yeah, I'm more handsome than that guy, or whatever. Oh, it's just about his money, that's why women want him. And I was like, well, yeah, that could be a lot of it too, but it could also be he has a charisma about him. His smile is he has, you know, thicker features and stuff like that, but I don't think he's a bad looking guy. He has this wild style going on right now. I'm not a fan. But you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you smell, like I say, go back to smell. If he smells good, right? He has good hygiene. He got a nice smile. He takes care of his teeth and stuff like that. I look at all that stuff. So everybody's different with that, y'all. So yeah, just keep in mind. That's what I mean by beauty. So if you, beauty is an eye of the beholder. So with men too, I know I spoke to women. If also, okay, man, if you want to amp up your attractiveness, I don't want to say beautification, but your attractiveness, maybe if you have acne, start eating better, drinking better. I think everybody should do it anyway. Drink water. This should be your main, or coconut water maybe. Something, and then maybe, you know, with the water, all kind of stuff with that. Make sure you're getting some minerals in there. Maybe add a little sea salt, or, you know, natural Celtic sea salt or whatever, pink Himalayan, a little bit in there, and you know, some people do lemon juice, all kind of stuff, right? Add some, was it chlorella or chlorophyll or something like that? Whatever, just add something to your water here and there. Make sure you're getting your vitamins in there. Vitamin D is good. A little vitamin C, but whatever you take, I believe. You know, your B's, your B complexes, all that. So just make sure you're taking care of your body internally, guys. I don't care what nobody say. Go work out. Go work out. You might not want to be Mr. Buff Man, but just go work out. It's good for your health, and you will look better. You will look 100% better. I've seen men who go from looking like a bum to going in that gym and getting their hair cut on a regular basis, or, you know, just even if you want to keep your hair kind of keep some length in it, you know, just get that hairline trimmed up and looking nice. It's okay if you want length. Just keep your hair looking nice. If you got dreads, keep that hair dreaded, or, you know, like you know, if you want to put it back, well, however, you know, just, hey, that's different. So I guess I won't speak on that, because, you know, sometimes you have to let it grow out a bit and then get it retwisted. But just look your best, like, you know, soap and water, you know, and exfoliate your skin. Maybe use certain skin, you know, acids in your skin products that may be gentle enough, you know, whether it's glycolic, was it salicylic acid or something like that, whatever. Just find what works for you. Go to the dermatologist as well, of course. Most men don't wear makeup, so that's okay. If you have wild, unruly eyebrows, you know, when you're at the barber, let them kind of trim them up a little bit. It's, it's okay. Hey, if you don't get manicures and stuff like that, it's okay. Just you need to cut your own nails, and you need to make sure your underneath your nails are clean every day. Every day. I don't care if you work construction. After you get off work, clean up under those nails. That is very important. And if you don't, it can gross out a lot of women. Okay? So you can look very nice, man. Very nice, smell good. And if you don't clean up under your arms, make sure your ears are clean. Make sure your nose is clean. Make sure your teeth are as white as possible. Your breath is not kicking. Your arms are not musty. Kind of the basics, and then you clip your nails and, learn to clip them good and file them a little bit, And something just simple. You gotta do the whole pretty boy thing, but just take care of yourself. Then put some lotion on, guys. It's all good. Put a little lotion, or if you like shea butter, just put a little bit on, But yeah, you ain't gotta. I'm okay if you get a little bit ashy, but let's try to use some moisturizing products. And yeah, and I think get your skin together, guys. And then other than that, brush your hair, comb your hair, go get your use some good facial products. Get you one or two nice colognes, or you can just stick with one, and nice deodorant, and you're good to go. You're good. And then watch and see, if you haven't been doing that, watch and see how many women you attract. I do want men to start coming and speaking to women more, but that's a whole nother thing, y'all, because I guess I'm just old school. So yeah. But other than that, y'all, that is really it. Yeah. And if I can think of anything else, I will make another video, y'all. Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe. Princess Diana. Subscribe.